What time it is? We're good with y'all.
Yeah, we work on the schedule. That's the beauty of when you're on your own network. Hey, you know what? So we'll work on.
What's good with y'all?
Let's drop it again so they can see it. Emotions are when you walk. It's the journey. What I told you, it's the journey that people have the biggest problem with.
What's good with y'all? See who we get in here tonight.
We expanded production, we expanded apparel, we live in the trap.
We got this trap on in the back.
What we're saying is we potentially move the fat back, right?
I've been pushing the challenge, man. Pushing these challenges.
At the end of the day, I represent the brand, I represent myself, I'm representing trap, and I still have a job to do.
Yeah, I know what that is. This is what happens.
Pushing these challenges heavy. Let's see who we getting in here tonight, man.
So let me say this before we get into some more of the show.
See where my people at. Let's see where my peeps at, man. Where my YouTube fam at. Pushing these challenges, man. Time been going by fast. It's already been 5 days. 5 days since the challenges launched. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Tiger LSU, how you doing? What's up with y'all? How y'all doing out there? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm just talking about these. I'm doing pretty good. I'm talking about my challenges. I got the Humble Zay Fitness Bodyweight Workout Challenge, and I got the Booty and Ab Challenge for the ladies. Link in bio. $15 for the men's challenge, $7 for the ladies. Suzanne, how you doing? Appreciate you for joining. If you're new to the page, hit that subscribe. I'm on the road to 1K. Let's run it up. My favorite basketball team, college or NBA, I would have to say I'm a LeBron fan, so I like the Lakers. I'm a home team fan, which is the Cavaliers. I'm not from Cleveland, but I'm from Ohio, so I like the Cavs. But I'm also a LeBron fan, so I would have to say my favorite team would be the Lakers. And if you said or college, if I had to pick college, I probably would say maybe that's kind of tough. It's a lot of good college teams. And I don't want to just say Duke or Kentucky, something just basic, but I don't know. It's a lot of good college teams. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe, man. I'm on the road to 1K. Let's run it up. I've been promoting my challenges, getting my ebooks and everything out to everybody, reaching back to everyone in messages on Snapchat, Instagram. If you're looking to get in shape, put on some muscle, lose some weight, hit me up. You can hit me up on Instagram at FitZay365. And if you're watching, comment where you from. Let's connect. Let's network. Typical. They got Luka, Don, Avery, and then LeBron. Yeah. Another team that I like too that's like been growing on me is the Timberwolves a lot too. I like the Timberwolves too for real. Yeah, I remember you. You from Louisiana. Shout out to Louisiana. I kind of figured with your name, either you was a fan of Louisiana or you was from Louisiana. But shout out to Louisiana. I've never been down there, but I'm gonna have to come down there one day. I heard Mardi Gras be lit. Yeah, the Timberwolves is nice. I'm from Ohio, Lorain, Ohio. Not too far from Cleveland. It's about 30 minutes from Cleveland. I just got an ab workout in. He said Bryson. Yeah, I just did an abs workout at home, body weight. It was, what did I do first? 3 sets of crunches, 3 sets of leg raises, 3 sets of planks, and then 3 sets of, what was the last one? What was the last one again? Bicycle crunches. My God, it's awesome. It's such a great atmosphere down here. Have you ever had crawfish? No, I haven't had crawfish, but after the videos I seen on TikTok about crawfish, I don't even know if I want to try that, bro. It'd be like all types of stuff in there. I'm cool. I ain't knocking it though, anybody that eat it, but I don't know if I want to try it though. Maybe it's just how it look or how they, perceive it to be. But I don't know, maybe I'll try it one day. I dare you to do 14. 14 what, bro? You're missing out. CrossFit is insane. It's so good, dude. I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to take your word and try it. Have you ever been to Ohio? Yeah, I'm gonna have to try some one day. You dare me to do 14 push-ups? Why 14? It's an even number, but it's still, why just that random number though? Why 14 though? Yeah, I'm gonna try the crawfish for sure. What else food is good down there? What else kind of foods do y'all be eating down there? That's pretty good. 15? I'll do 15, man. I got you, bro. Nah, knock out 15. Little push up for you, Brody. 14 push-ups is light work for my boy. I think he got this. Yeah, man, that's light. How old are you, Tiger LSU? Hold on, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Come on, man. I wasn't about to just do 15. He must be crazy. You 25, I'm 27. Yeah, I appreciate you. I mean, I've been working out for a while, so 20 push-ups shouldn't be too hard for me. If I've been training as long as I have and I can't do 20 push-ups, then I'm doing something wrong, you know? I'm going backwards, and I shouldn't even be on here if I can't do 20 push-ups. Hey, Tiger LSU, go follow me on Instagram, bro. Fizz8365. Anybody tapped in, man, go follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok, Fizz8365. Sub to the channel on here. Let's run it up. My favorite place to visit? I would say you don't have Insta. That's cool. Sub to the channel then, bro. I'll be on here too. But my favorite place to visit, probably Atlanta. I like Atlanta. Minsu 4521, how you doing? I appreciate you for tapping in. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hope y'all having a good night. I don't know where y'all watching this from or what time it is, no matter, where y'all at. But I hope y'all having a good Tuesday night and y'all safe. Y'all grinding. Hopefully y'all safe and no matter where y'all at, y'all grinding. It's your birthday. Shout out to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, May 20th. Shout out to your birthday. You welcome, you welcome. You been having a good birthday? Atlanta's cool, but every time I film, we would visit North Carolina, we would have to pass through Atlanta on the road. It was full of traffic. Yeah, I'm sure it's full of traffic. I've been there only once, but just the atmosphere and, I'll be there. I'm going to go there for that. That's my plans. Once I leave Ohio, I'm going to go to Atlanta. It's either between Atlanta, California, like Los Angeles, and like Arizona. I got a friend that's moving to Arizona. My brother moving to Arizona. So those are my top 3 locations once I leave Ohio. But more than likely, I'll probably land in Atlanta. That's the goal, man. I'm on here grinding, putting in work, helping people with my challenges, making a difference, man. I've been getting good feedback on the challenges. I just launched it a week ago. I have ebooks. My ebooks been out for a while. Those went live a couple years ago, but my challenges just went live about a week ago. Shout out to Bobby. Arizona cool. I like going on those mountains out there. Yeah, man, Arizona's dope. I like the West Coast period, man. Kind of tired of the Midwest. Yeah, I've been having a good day. It's been pretty positive. I was able to, connect with some good people and get my challenges over to them and, get them started on their workout journeys or, just adding to their workout journey. But, doing that type of stuff always feels good. So my day's been pretty good. I got a good workout in. Spent some time with my children. It's been a pretty good day. Yes, yes, yes. Appreciate that. Definitely good. Definitely a blessing. Where you from, Minsu? Where you from? How do you motivate yourself to work out? What's your mental process of working out? How do I motivate myself for working out? Really is just, my vision, my children, and just my whys. I look at my whys as what motivates me and just keeps me disciplined. I really prioritize more discipline over motivation because motivation comes and goes, but discipline you gotta show up no matter what. You know what I mean? So yeah, really just my whys. My children, my mom. Just my family and you know just the future, a better life, you know what I mean? That's what pushed me to just go hard and just stick with it and just motivating other people, you know what I mean? That was like one thing that was big when I started first working out. I was real skinny and everything and I started putting on size and once I started seeing like other people's reaction and, just wondering how I got like I did and looking like how I was and just asking questions and everything, that just, pushed me to come onto the internet with it, to reach more people. You know, because back where I'm from, you know, Lorain, Ohio, I was already training clients and everything. And, you know, I worked at Planet Fitness for a while. So I was, you know, in the gym atmosphere and everything. And, you know, making workout plans for people and, you know, showing them the equipment, breaking it down, showing them how to use things. And, you know, so I got, you know, I got a little experience, man. But all of that is my, you know, my why, though, you know, to answer your question, like, just putting in, you know, the work and just motivating people. You from North Carolina? Shout out to North Carolina. I got a cousin in North Carolina. He just moved. He didn't just move there, but he's down in Rocky Mount. You know, I can't give his exact low, but I could say he in Rocky Mount. If you familiar with that, he down in those parts. And Sue, I used to live in North Carolina for 2 years. You was in North Carolina for 2 years. That's dope. That's dope. How you like it in North Carolina, Tiger? I like it. Discipline is key. I like how to focus it on your family, how you can get it better. Yeah, for sure. You know, staying disciplined is key for sure. Like I said, motivation comes and goes, but to stay disciplined, especially when you feel like nobody watching or nobody paying attention, and you know nobody really supporting you to show up and be disciplined through that. That's what make you different. You know, and that's what I'm a testament of. You know, that's my testimony, man. Just showing up when nobody believed in me, showing up when nobody thought anything, thought it was possible. And I'm still grinding every day. But, just to even be where I'm at, it's people that want to see me down. They don't want to see me try to be successful or, achieve my goals. I gotta go, man. I have to go shower. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. You're safe. God bless you. Keep going. I appreciate you, man. You stay safe, bro. Hit that sub. I'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe, bro. I live in North Carolina almost my whole life. You lived in North Carolina your whole life? How old are you, Minsu? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, peace out, man. See, man, that's genuine, man. That's why I rock with coming on here. That's why I've been coming on here every single day, just consistently, twice a day. I didn't come on here twice a day today, but just coming on here, at least daily, just meeting with different people, connecting with different people. That's dope, man. Like, I mess with that for sure. The world is big, man. And all we got to do is come on live and just talk to people. The world is so big. You 11? Yeah, I'll be young on here, man. Are you a boy, Minsu? Or you a girl? I gotta know what to say to you. I got some advice for you, depending on, your gender. I got some advice for you.
Explain.
Why you eating ice cream before bed? You a boy? Okay, you a boy. You 11-year-old boy. What grade are you in? 5th grade, 6th grade?
No, kindergarten.
All right. I gotta drop some advice. Anytime it's a younger kid on here, I gotta drop some advice, man. Y'all gotta hear some good advice from the OG. From Big Fizz A, man. You in 4th grade, okay. My daughter is going to 4th grade, so you right around that age. But she 9 though. But okay, so 4th grade, I would say really listen to your parents. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your parents, do your schoolwork, and just, enjoy yourself as a kid, man. Just enjoy yourself, listen to your parents, and, don't let anybody tell you what you can't do. Stick to what you love. Whatever you love to do right now, stick with it. So if you love drawing, keep drawing. If you love rapping, keep rapping. If you love writing, keep writing. If you love playing the game, keep playing the game. Start streaming. You know what I mean? Just keep sticking that. Keep chasing your dreams. Don't let nobody crush your dreams. I'm gonna put it like that. Don't let nobody crush your dreams, bro. And you young, so hopefully you able to consume this and take it in. But just don't let nobody kill your dreams. But the fact that you on here, it's already is a sign that you in the right place though. You hearing some good advice, so you already on the right track. And that's real spill, man. And if people ain't, maybe I ain't worded the best or it ain't come out the best, but y'all get my message, man. That's, words to the youth. If we not passing down that, positive energy, then what are we doing? Who am I to just be a clown on here while it's a younger boy watching me? That's goofy. I ain't no goofy. I'm an influencer. I'm a motivator. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. That young boy age. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta stand up for the youth, man. For real. What do I look like being on here talking crazy, looking, doing some goofy stuff? Nah, man. We on here talking fitness. We talking grinding. I'm talking my challenges. Trying to impact people, reach new people. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. And if you've been here with me, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna keep coming on here consistently, and we're gonna keep reaching people, you know what I mean? And we're gonna keep connecting with new people, and y'all gonna see me go up, y'all gonna watch me blow, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna all go up together. Y'all gonna see me go up, you know what I'm saying? From sitting here and where I'm at talking to y'all to wherever, wherever life take me. But I'm definitely staying consistent. Y'all gonna just watch my consistency through the lens. But I'm coming on here, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can get to know my personality behind the content. I don't want y'all to just look at me like, damn, he just dropped videos and stuff and he ain't got no personality. Like, no, I'm a real person too, just like everybody else. Yeah, I'm going live every day. Just make sure you tapped in. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Stay safe, bro. Yeah, man, we got the Fantastic Four in here for sure. Yeah. Peace out, man. Peace. Yeah, man, dropping gems to the youth. I definitely, want to work on my speaking and stuff more, but what better way to start doing it than to start doing it, just talking, you know what I'm saying? Even coming on here, like, I used to be self-conscious, like, I never was like a shy person, but kind of almost like self-conscious when it came to like talking on camera to like just random people and stuff, but I just grew to just not care no more for real, like, it's what I love to do, creating content and just, being an influencer and just being a creator and just, crafting and making videos. And, I love doing that stuff. Making videos and going to different locations and, you know what I mean? Just helping people, It might be somebody I always think about who could be possibly out there watching or who might be looking for this or who might be looking for that next workout or who might be looking for that next person they want to see working out. You got to think like that, and that's how I think, man. You got to stay and innovative. You got to always innovate, and stay on your toes. You can't never get too complacent, and that's what I know. You can't be too complacent, in life. Once you get too comfortable, that's when you start slipping. Why not be ready so you ain't got to get ready? Appreciate anybody that's just coming in, tapping in. No workout tonight. I'm just vibing, networking with the people. You can comment, hop in the chats if you want to chop it with me. Ask me any fitness questions you got. And we just vibing out for a little bit. I'm staying consistent, coming on here live every day, dropping shorts every day. Hey man, I'm back. This was the fastest I've ever taken a shot because I wanted to see you stream while I was scrolling to find your video. I saw all that inappropriate one. I like how you make this. I ran out of letters. What's up, man? Yeah, that was pretty quick, bro. Yeah, I'm still here though. I was just talking, just consistency, man. Just staying locked in. That's my message, man. That's my story, man. Just staying consistent, through it all. I got a strong vision. I got strong goals, and I'm just on here, working towards them, man, every day. Being transparent with the people, through the struggle, all the way to the millions. You know what I mean? And that's my message, man. Y'all gonna watch me get it from the mud. Y'all gonna watch me start from zero. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's gonna be, man. I ain't coming on here faking. I ain't coming on here, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting it from the mud. You know, I'm smart though. You know, book smart. You know what I'm saying? Everything, but you know, I'm grinding like everybody else. But you know, my time coming. I feel it though. I feel it in my blood, in my bones. I feel it. My time coming. It's now actually. Like it's really now. You know, it's unfolding now. Yeah, man, my time now. Yeah, my stuff always family friendly. I really don't even cuss too much on here. I do cuss, you know what I mean. I'm not a perfect person, but I know it be little kids and stuff on here sometimes, man. I ain't no clown or no goofy type of guy. I keep it respectful. You reach more people when you keep it, respectful and professional anyways. Just like you said, you like how I keep it, family friendly, you know what I mean? You reach more people when you like that. Like that's what I was saying. Even giving the little guy like some advice, you know what I mean? Like we need more people like that, just giving the youth advice and, you know, breathing life into them, man. Cause the way everything going in this world, man, it's crazy out here. And we gotta stand up, man. We gotta stand up, especially for these young men that's coming up. Our time, you 25, I'm 27. We was already young. We was already the young boys, you know what I'm saying? Running around and, living our lives. Now it's a younger generation under us that we gotta, be the voice for. And we can't save everybody, everybody won't listen. But for the ones that's trying to get out or that's just trying to make it and just trying to be something with themselves, like we gotta try to, you know, pull their ear. Nobody's perfect, but that's okay. Just by you being out here, just making this world a better place. Yeah, man, I'm trying. I'm trying to make the world a better place, man. Just trying, bro. Especially with me pushing my challenges and stuff, my challenge for the ladies and my men's challenge. You know, I've been running into a lot of rude people, rude responses and, rude pushback and everything. But at the same time, I've also been seeing a lot of good feedback and good pushback and good responses, you know what I mean? So it's really how you take it. But, I am trying to spread positivity. And it sometimes make me wonder, like, man, like, why do people get so mad when you just trying to help them? You know what I mean? Like, if you genuinely just trying to help somebody, why are they getting mad? You know what I mean? Like, that just don't make sense. Why would I get mad at somebody that's trying to help me? Like, I see if I was, I'm selling workout programs. I'm trying to help somebody in the long term. With their health. You know what I mean? Not. It ain't like I'm selling a drug to them or I'm selling something that's poison to them. Like, no, what I'm doing, you could repackage it, you could resell it yourself, you can do it yourself, reuse it, you can record content for it, you know what I mean? But instead, I don't know, they take it however they take it and they look at it and get mad, you know what I mean? But that's, I know everybody isn't like that, not everybody thinks like that, but it's a lot of people out here that is like that. You genuinely try to help somebody and they just get mad. I get deleted. They might unadd me. I send them my challenge, they unadd me. Stuff like that. But that's part of the game, though. That's business. But that's some of the challenges and obstacles I have been coming up against. Y'all gonna watch me build this brand. Humble Fitness LLC. I'm Fit Zay. Y'all gonna watch me build it up from the bottom, man. I got my LLC 4 years ago, but over time, over the last few years, I have generated money through my business. Just doing various things, whether it was, Instagram Reels, payouts. I was getting paid through that, or just people sending me things, and I'm just getting discount codes and everything. Phone cases closed, just different little stuff like that. Supplements, you know what I mean? But y'all gonna watch me build it up, man. Y'all gonna see me get it out the mud. I'm gonna do what people think is impossible. I'm gonna do what people think that only what they see on TV, like they think other people could do that. I don't look at other people like, dang, he rich, so I can't be like that. That's only for him. Like I feel like if they could do it, why can't we do it? Why can't I do it? You know, it's probably it might be harder for me. It might be a different path. It might take me longer, but I know I could get there though. And you just gotta have that mindset. What's the story about all my tats? I gave this story on TikTok before, but I'll tell you. Um, this tat right here is my grandma, my mom's mom. She passed away, you know, a few years ago, back in 2019. So that I had to get my grandma tatted on me. Um, right here, I got a scorpion because I'm a scorpion and my daughter's a scorpion. So I got a scorpion for us. I got this date right here. That's my daughter's birthday and my oldest daughter. I got the BLM tat. You know what I'm saying? Just resembling, just Black Lives Matter. And as far as that, I feel like all lives matter, but I'm black. You know what I mean? Why would I get white lives matter tatted on me? I'm black. But I do feel like everybody life matter. You know, I'm not racist, so I don't feel like anybody is more important than the other. But I got what I am on me. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about that. This right here is the state of Ohio, which is where I'm from. And this is a lighthouse. You know, our city is like our what is it? What could I call it? Like it's like the lighthouse is like Lorraine basically. Like it's just like we just like that's what our city is pretty much like built around damn near, if I want to call it that. Like not built around it, but it's like that's what it's then just lighthouse. Like, we got a lighthouse in Lorraine, and that's just, it's just everything is a lighthouse basically, like in Lorraine. So I got the lighthouse, and then our area code is 44052. So I got that. The area code I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? And then right here says blessed going down my chest. This probably the only tattoo that I regret. And I really don't regret it, but I wish that I would have got more of a clear font. You know what I mean? I wish I would have just got more clear letters. You know what I'm saying? But I like this one. Um, and then I got right here, it says God would never give you anything that you couldn't handle. You know what I mean? I got that. I got a lot of these like when I was young, for real, for real. Um, Yeah, and then if I could change any of my tats, it probably would be my chest. When I was younger, I was thinking like more tats was better, So I'm like, if I get two chest pieces, that's more than just getting one big chest piece. But if I could go back now, I probably would just get one big chest piece instead of getting a chest piece, something down the middle, and then another chest piece. I would just get one piece all together. But I still rock with it though. I really like that about your personality and family. That's how I do think. That's how I don't think. Yeah, I like how you worded that without being rude. Yeah, for sure, bro. Like that's how I always looked at it like that. Like, and I kind of not that I care how anybody else think or anything like that, but I've always wondered like how other people like perceived it. Because I have like somebody has like tried to like say something funny about it before, not to me personally, but like on the internet. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't be mad if I seen somebody with if I seen a white guy with WLM on him, like he a white guy, why would he get Black Lives Matter tatted on him? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't, that's nothing for real. For real, it's just ink. That's how I look at it. But this side it says only the strong survive with a little cross. I got some stairs right here. And then my grandma passed, like the day she passed, right here, like on the back above my elbow. This right here is a quote that I came up with back when I was younger for real. I got my first tat. I was maybe like 17, so probably about 10 years ago now, because I'm 27 now. But this right here says remain the same through all changes. So remain the same through all changes. So that means like I look at that like, no matter what, no matter what life take me through or whatever changes I go through, I'm gonna always remain the same. Like, so that was like my meaning behind this, like remain the same through all changes. So no matter what, just always remain you, remain who I am, and stay true and genuine to myself. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. Then I got what else? I got like just my family name, my sisters, my grandpa name tatted like on the inside of my arm right here. I got a little rose right here. I mean, no, that's a flower. I got a rose right here. Rose, a dove. Um, my friend passed away in 2017. It was, yeah, we was pretty young, 2017. So I got something tatted for him right there. Uh, my daughter name on the inside of my bicep, my mom's name on the other side. Uh, my dad, I got him tatted like right here on my side. Him holding my daughter, my oldest daughter. I got that. And then on this side, it's like a little angel. And then right here it says, a man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. I got an hourglass right here. And then on the back of my arm right here, I got two mini portraits of my sisters. And then on my elbow right here, it says fear. And then on the bottom, it says none. So around it says fear none. On the back side of my arm right here, I got a gorilla. And then on the, hold on, I'm trying to show you. Right here is like the address of where I grew up at, the house I grew up in. I lived there for like 10 years growing up. So I got that tatted, my address on me. Um, yeah, on the inside of my forearm, I got a lion. It look upside down, but I got a lion right there, a heart, and then my birthday. So it's like lion-hearted, you know, my whole life, you know, since I was born, lion-hearted since my birthday, you know. And then on the inside of my wrist, this one says keep faith. And then on this one, it says prophet. And oh, this right here says, I got my mom right here. This one right here says, without struggle, there is no progress. I got my uncle birthday in here in Roman numerals, my uncle. Uh, this is never settle. My dad passed away. We call him Polo. He like Polo a lot, so we call him Polo Swag. I got long live Polo Swag, LLPS for him. Um, yeah, man, that's really it for real. I'm kind of inked up a little bit. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I'm definitely always staying strong, hanging in there. I have to go to bed because it's late in Louisiana, but I really like watching this and learning all about you. I hope I can tune in tomorrow. I'm subscribe and keep going, brother. I appreciate you, man. I'm definitely gonna keep going strong, and I appreciate your, you know, you hitting that sub, and you know, that's what it's all about, man. Coming on here and just connecting with good people, man, and just spreading, you know, good energy in the world, man. You stay safe and have a good night, bro. Appreciate you for tapping in. You stay safe out there in Louisiana. All the way from Ohio, man. Stay safe, bro. Peace. Yeah, man. A little recap of my tats. I had told everybody about them on TikTok one time, but I don't think I really talked about them on on YouTube before. I be on all the different platforms all day, from Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. I be on here saying different names and stuff just because I be flipping back and forth all day. Not even just scrolling, just, you know, business savvy, just, you know, sending stuff to people that, you know, writing somebody back about a program, or, you know what I mean? So I be back and forth. I'm editing a video for Instagram and posting it on YouTube and posting it on TikTok and posting it on, you know, Facebook. So it'd be a lot of stuff. But man, it's the grind, man. This what I wanted, man. This is what it is. This is what I wanted, man. To create, you know, be myself. Who don't want to be themselves? Who don't want to be themselves, man? Who want to have a battery in their back and work a 9 to 5 their whole life and have somebody telling them what to do and controlling you and, you know, controlling your time. You know what I mean? Nobody want to live like that. Not me, you know? And it's not even about being lazy or, you know, it's just about being smart, man. Working smarter, not harder. know, information take you a long way. Knowing something to take you a long way. I like reading books too. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned a lot reading books. I need to start reading a little bit more than I have been, but I like reading too. When I get into reading, I be into it, like binge reading.
Now, if you don't know who this is, Larry Finch is the CEO of BlackRock, which is the biggest
It's 9:42.
asset fund in the game. That's where all your iShares, ETFs, that's where they come from.
9:42, man. I've been on here for about 40 minutes.
This is something saying, and it's something we talked about earlier too. Like,
Hmm.
if you look at a lot of the brands,
Think I'm gonna end it on that note, though, man. You know, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. You new to the channel, hit that subscribe. If you watching this after it's posted, you know, I appreciate you for rocking with me. If you stayed this whole time through the video, man, that's love. Hit that subscribe for sure, man. You know, and I'm gonna keep on grinding, man. Y'all gonna watch me break through this year, man. Every day I'm coming on here grinding, man. Content, 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 man. And that's what it is, man. Fizz day out. Y'all stay safe, man. Peace.